Hey, ooh. Well, if you're seeing this, howdy. I will follow you back if you follow me while we're here. If you hear this right now, and if you don't, I guess I'll end up repeating it again. Just taking these good vibes. Crazy. Not that everybody's not coming in and it's getting crazy over here. There we go. So, like it says, if you would like to join me, I am here. Hey, can you hear me? Hello, hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I was just putting in my headphones.
Okay.
Yes,
Well, how you
child.
doing?
Ooh, Annie. Okay, Annie. This is
Good.
soothing. Like I came in here. She has the filter on. Okay, Annie.
Right? Gotta get some sparkles.
I'm good though. I just ordered some food from Publix to cook later. Um, that I did some like I was working on the split leap. I've been working on that basically on during like a couple hours in the sunroom.
I feel that.
I really just been working on like, I'm trying to like, not stretch more, but just like get that like develop A out. I think that's the problem.
What do you mean? Like,
Like, like, okay, okay, say like you're about to do like a leap and you did like the sachet. Like, I feel like I think about like just going straight up with my front leg instead of like developing up.
okay. Um,
I hate that I can't be on camera. Like, this is ghetto.
it's like this is hard to explain without seeing what you're talking about. But I
This is
mean,
ghetto.
have you ever seen like track, like the people in track practice where like they like put the hand on the wall and like they swing their leg back and forth? I used to work on doing
Yes.
that, like controlling how high the leg goes, or like stopping it so you're not like overextending, but also getting a stretch, but feeling out where your leg naturally swings, and then using like just the mobility with that to kind of like build muscle memory for that. If I'm quite understanding what you're talking about.
Okay. That's a new way. So I would definitely try it. That's the first time I heard that.
But would you like a tarot reader while we're here?
Yes, yes, yes. Please.
So
I can also
I guess.
tip, by the way. You
Oh
probably got
wow,
paid.
thank you. I appreciate you. Um, so I have a Wild Woman Oracle deck, which is what I just got. I'm so excited about it because it looks so intricate and like just different. Then I got this Guide to Love Oracles. So basically, like if you want to know about either it says one night stands, long term relationships and breakups, or family and friends.
Me.
And then I also have my angel and astrology cards, which is pretty much like my angel, the guardian angels, archangels. I couldn't get it together. Goodness gracious.
Maybe.
And then the angel number cards, which is like pretty much like regular playing cards, like spades, diamonds, hearts, and clubs. But it's a golden deck. I really like it. So I use it as like angel numbers because I mean they really do be still spot on. So whichever one. You don't
I
have to like. Go ahead.
I really want to do the Oracle.
Okay, got to love Oracle.
Here, I'm gonna give you tap 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 in.
Okay. Goofy.
Tap, 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 PM. Get you some more likes so that way we can get some more people in here.
Thank you. I love these cards because they have like different like worldwide famous people on them. I say it's worldwide, but I really do feel like they're like European or like maybe more so like on the everybody calls it the western side of the world. Are we west like that?
The Western the hemisphere is that the hemisphere?
At this point in the not Americas and in some America.
I guess we are on the, quote unquote west side, but I guess that
Yeah,
means you're
I
like
guess it's
splitting down the Atlantic.
yeah. They would be at this point. We know what I'm talking about. Oh shoot.
Like,
Okay.
isn't the world round? Like, isn't it like one side in general? Like,
Literally, pretty much. All right. So, if you have a question specifically, think about that, or
don't say it out loud.
you can say it out loud, or like however is comfortable for you.
Yeah. I just know I've had some readings where they're like, "Oh, keep it to yourself," or like some where they were just like,
I feel that. I mean, it was up to you. I mean, since like we're live, you can ask your question if you want out loud, or if you want to keep it to yourself and see if it still resonates for you. Then, by all means, it's all your choice.
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
I'm really trying to like go over it though, and like
So if we have to sit with it for a second, go ahead.
Yeah, my mom be wondering, so I have to like focus on it while also tapping.
Okay. So what if together we take 3 deep breaths?
Okay.
Focusing on it. So you ready? Mm-hmm. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. This time go all the way down to your belly button. Breathe in. Hold it at the top. And exhale, sigh it out. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale. Right on. You can keep thinking on your question. Just let me know when you're ready. Thank you so much for the likes. I apologize if that was like so rude, but like
no, you're good. I was really about to say I'm done too. Like, I'm ready.
Wow.
Is this a chicken nugget? Oh, it's a piece of paper. I was like, what? My friend sent me this black diamond frequency playlist on YouTube. I'm gonna send it to you after, but
Okay.
it was really soothing.
Right on. So the bottom of the deck card you have is Marilyn Monroe. That's so sweet. Then on the one night stand flame, it says orgasms don't exist, but better to spend your time reading. Oh Lord, let's give you a word I don't know how to say. Is it Ulysses? I think that's what it is. It's Ulysses.
Oh, Ulysses.
Ulysses. Yeah. Ooh, look at me knowing how to read. The long-term relationship, it says, enjoy your wedding day. You only get to do that 3 or 4 times in your life. Okay. And then in family and friends, it says, never pick stability over a good time. So that's already starting off pretty like loud.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Okay. All right. Excuse me if I can't read these names and these little
You're here to help
like
each
Henry
other.
the 13th. Okay. I think okay. Henry.
Okay. Yeah. Henry.
One night stand says, act like a gentleman and you'll feel like a king. Long term relationships and breakups. A rose has thorns. Cultivate kinder flowers.
Okay.
And family and friends. It says loving a great deal means sacrificing a great number. We have Ernest Hemingway.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point. With one night stands, it says, treasure those seconds when you felt your heart beating. Long term relationships and breakups. Don't allow any tourists into your own private Paris. And then love and friends and family. It's like crazy. To love someone and to mean it is rare and valuable thing. Okay. Giacomo, cause wait, Casanova.
We got pass it over.
Casanova.
G, G,
It's like
G,
Giacomo.
yeah, Casanova.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I know the last one is Casanova.
Mm-hmm. One night stand says, "Be the flame, not the moth." Mm-hmm. Okay. Long-term relationships and breakups. Always be a free agent. Promise fidelity to all. Mm-hmm. And then family and friends. It's not destiny, it's opportunity. Mm. And so what I'm getting from all of this is really kind of like shift the ball into your court and look at it from a perspective as like, do I like this energy? Do I like what I'm experiencing? Mm-hmm. Is this something that fits for me? And don't be afraid to move freely.
And it's crazy. I was having realizations this morning about something. And it's like clicking.
I feel that.
And then I kept seeing like even memes on like Instagram where they were like, there's a shift in, I think it was Cancer, Capricorn, something else, but it was just like, oh no, the harvest moon. Sorry, no, what am I talking about? The fall equinox.
Okay, yeah.
The fall equinox. So they were saying something about that, and it had me literally have those realizations of, do I deserve this? Is this something I want?
And that makes me like look at this. Look at Henry. Okay, because he said, "Act like a gentleman, and you will feel like a king." And in a way, that energy kind of makes me like, even with a rose has thorns, cultivate kinder flowers. It's kind of like protecting your energy as well as That's why I feel like the main energy is like put yourself in a confident position. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is that you're going through, but it's like it's a matter of confident and standing in your position. I mean, because even with all of this, like he's in the center of his creations. He's in the center of them too, right? She in the center of all of them. So it's like, put yourself where you're in a suitable position. Like I don't know if this has to do with relationships, but it's like making me think of like, a lot of people go into relationships that they compromise for, or that they like that they maybe like if they're trying something out but somebody's unsure, or like there's an energy of uncertainty, and it's just like, okay, if that's the energy where you're at, then put yourself where your energy is wanted and is certain of, and like even when it's just like you placing yourself in a position of certainty, whether it's in like a love relationship or even family, like keeping yourself around people who are for you.
Definitely that. Yeah, this is resonating.
Yeah, this is tight.
That was a lot,
right? I wasn't expecting
right
it.
out the gate. It was Maryland, honey. So like,
Okay, that's
like,
loud. In red too, like loud.
and you know who has Marilyn Monroe's birthday?
Who?
This person.
Oh my God! No way.
Like June 1st. Yes.
No way.
This is like, that's why when you put Maryland out, I was like, Mama. Like, wow. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What Miss Cleo say? The cards don't lie, baby.
Oh, mercy. Yeah. Let me share this live.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna see if it'll work. I'll see if somebody else want to join for a reading, and if not, I mean, we can still sit here. Like, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah. I don't mind. That's crazy.
Right.
I like that deck.
Thank you. It was cool. When I seen it, I was like, I need to get it. If I don't grab it, I was gonna be mad. And I'm happy I grabbed it.
I like that. That's nice.
Again. I want to check out this Wild Woman Oracle. It's very, very different.
Yeah. I like the book ones. Can't lie. But like I feel like the ones that come with like the translations and stuff, like in the book, those are the ones I really love. But I haven't had a good reading like that in months.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm giving readings. The spirit told me to give readings for free. So that's what I'm doing.
Hold on for a second. I'm going to message somebody.
Okay. Well, if there's anybody who would like to join the live and have a live reading just as you saw, feel free to send the guest request thing. Is that how it works? I'm new to this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm real new to this. But we could get a reading time. Follow me on Instagram at Tarot with Tavi. That is TAROT with TAVI. And if you would like to join me live, that means like literally right here, co-host or guest with me, go ahead and send a request and I can beam you right on in and we're going to be right here. Okay? I am giving out free readings. You can join me live, or if you would like to have a reading here live with me but would not like to have your camera seen, think of your question, ponder on it for a little bit, and then drop the first angel number that comes to mind, and I will do a reading on that number in the comments, right? I guess until then, I'm going to be getting this sage going to clear the energy, right?
Who all joined? Let's see. Okay, no one crazy. What's your someone said 333.
Yep, I'm about to do a reading on it real quick.
Tavia, what's your Cash App?
I'm gonna put it in the comments if I can I comment? Yeah.
You can. I don't know how to pin, so don't ask me that.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know how to do that shit.
Thank you so much. Yep, that's it. All right. Vaccine 333, is that it? Yep. All right. Thank you. Right on for sharing the Cash App again. Oh, shoot. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to do reading for the 333. 333. Alright, so 333, you have angel card says Life Review by Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. You know what to do by Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Prosperity by Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Then we have Spiritual Understanding is the bottom of the deck card by Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand spiritual truths. It's very clear. I guess let me know if that resonated or gave you the message that you needed to hear. Let me know in the comments or like the video, share it with your friends, please. And thank you. Thank you. I know who that is. Thank you, Jeremy.
Legit.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna do these angel number cards just to show everybody how it works.
I need to tell my friend Dorian about you. So that way, because Dorian is very spiritual. But he don't be on here. That's the thing. That's why he wants me, because he gave me his account to like grow it, do like the little grow host things and grow parties. But he don't be on here like that. So
I feel that.
Oh, those are so pretty.
When I saw him, I was like, yep, I gotta have him. Okay. Well, this is big energy, I guess. It's gonna be like a collective reading, or I guess really for everybody who's watching, because typically, whenever I just pull cards, it's the energy of everybody who's watching, right? So, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Hearts. Now, for me, I have two decks that I can use to translate with this book. Is this deck, and they have a Jane Austen love, like divination and like gameplay. So it's like a numbers cards, but it also has like different pictures and stuff like that on it too. But typically with this one, Three of Hearts, I feel like it's kind of like change of pace. Not only with like maybe like people in relationships, but also like change of pace with ourselves when it comes to like how we are learning how to love. I mean, because I really feel like, I mean, we're all human. We're learning. We're growing. Going through this crazy ass human experience that nobody's prepared for. But the Three of Hearts is key word for it is celebration. But I really do, because like when I seen it, it's like the alignment of ourselves in our heart space. I feel like what Venus is going in retrograde, I think that's one of the planets that's retrograded right now. Like it's almost evidently like retrograding, because like everybody has been talking about like going through love situations. But I really do feel like, you know, in a way, we're kind of all experiencing like a tower moment in tarot, and tower is like things are going crazy in a way, but it's like when you shake a snow globe and then you let it sit still, it's like things are maybe like rattling, but it's for it all to fall into the right places rather than where they were before. And our with okay, so we have this King of Hearts. This King of Hearts clarified by this Ten of Spades. So I really do feel like it's like a transition into like being more firm with our heart space and having more certainty and understanding of who we are, what we want and what we like, what we don't like, what we want to experience and how we want to have that experience. And with this Ten of Spades, it's kind of like really, because ten in any tarot deck, in any, even in numerology, it is like how do I say this? It's like getting the grand prize in a way, you know, being at the pinnacle of the energy that you're trying to be at. And for it to be spades, it's like tarot's wands, and that's the fiery energy, you know, being really being certain with our decisions, and that plays into love and our relationships at work with what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, but being more certain in what and why we're doing it, because I feel like a lot of times we get caught on like airplane mode or being subconscious and not really like being forward with what we're doing. But I really do feel like with all these, there's like 6 planets in retrograde right now. Did you know this? Like 6 freaking planets are in retrograde. So it's like all this chaos, what it's doing is giving us a reflection of who we are, really. Like, it might seem crazy and wild, but at that same contrast, we all know how crazy and wild we are as individuals. And it's crazy that 10 showed up twice. We got 10 of spades and 10 of diamonds. And it's like really owning who you are, owning your decisions, owning your choices, owning the experience that you've been through, and recognizing that it does not own you. It doesn't, like, your experience does not control who you are, but you are literally the master of your fate and the captain of your soul, and it is all up to you and what choices that you choose that create the ripple effects into tomorrow. Like how they say in movies, like you can go to the past, but if you change anything in the past, it alters what the future is or what our present is, you know? And it's no different. What we are choosing today in any way, shape, or form alters what moves on from here forward, you know? So if we are choosing things that benefit us, then that continues a pattern moving forward of things that benefit us even more, because we are choosing that direction. And that's what I feel like is the energy between this 10 of diamonds and this queen of clubs right here, because it's really, I feel like it's crazy. It's really imperative that we learn how to be gentle with ourselves, be gentle with our earthly experience, be gentle with what we have experienced, because trauma is not easy. You know, if we are still as youthful as our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind is like a 9-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, even when older people get old, like older people get old, when people get old, they're like, you know, I still feel just as young. Nothing changed. That's because the subconscious mind does not change. Like the mind and the brain, like it does not change. We just mature where we are. You know, so it's a matter of being aware of ourselves and appreciating where we are here and now. Like I've been practicing having gratitude because, like, you know, life has been lifing, I tell you. But at the same time, if we keep moving forward with a positive mindset, and it's not even just having a positive mindset, it's having a neutral mindset to be able to absorb all of the experience, positive or negative, to recognize that it's all just showing you so that you can grow to be a better version of you tomorrow. Literally. And literally, like with this 6 and 4 of spades, you know, and literally 6 plus 4 is freaking 10. So that's even more crazy. All the 10s here is really like, we have everything that we need to be successful. We have everything that we need to reach all of our goals. We know all the people, we literally have it all. But we really just have to reach out towards each other. Like spades or wands, like I was saying earlier. So it's like wands, when you have like the 6 of wands, it's almost like, okay, you have to reach out to the people around you. You have to use the system, not use the system, but use and make a system and a team, a community of the people who are around you. Because it takes multiple people to have an organism, like an organization. That's crazy, but it is an organism at the end of the day. Because like the body, all parts of our body has to work functionally for the body to have and be in harmony. So that means us as individuals must take place as who we are. We can't be nobody else but ourselves. And that's one thing that we have to remember as people. As much as we can gather inspiration by others, we cannot be anybody but ourselves. And once you can hold on to your individuality as self and understand who you are, but also let go of that concept, because at the end of the day, you know, we are not this body, but merely like the spirit that carries it. But that's also, we choose this body to show the reflection of who we are. Right on. I'll be right here. Yeah, like we choose this experience to show who we are through this flesh. And so by doing that, we must own who we are. We must be exactly who we are meant to be, to show the dynamics of the world, whoever that is in our individual world, who we are. Because once we shine, everybody else shines. And it's like almost inevitable. I hope to heck that I can download this video, because it is straight up going on my YouTube. Everybody need to hear this one, okay? Thank you, everybody who has sat and listened to this. You know, it was a long message, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? And I feel it in my spirit. I feel it in my heart that it was meant to be heard. Follow me on Instagram at Tarot with Tavi. That is TAROT with Tavi. That is TAVI. Yeah, this is tight. So if you are joining me now and would like to, okay, 7 of hearts, 7, favorite number, hey. Okay, if you are joining me now and would like to join as a guest, if you have 1,000 followers, I know we had to do the whole 1,000 plus followers to go live, But if you would like to join me live here on TikTok as a guest, go by all means send me the request and I will accept your video. Or if you would like to just have a reading done just as we are now, think of your question, ponder on it for a little bit, take a few deep breaths with it, and the first angel number that pops into your mind, drop it down in the comments. Hey, if you're just joining me now, I don't know if you heard a few seconds ago, I know I'm gonna have to repeat it every now and then. But if you would like to have a live tarot reading, all of it is free. FREE, okay? While we are here, think about your question, ponder on it, take a few deep breaths, and the first angel number that pops into your mind, drop it in the comments, right? Let's do this. Follow me on Instagram at Tarot with Tommy. That's my Instagram. And what's pinned is my Cash App. If you would like to send gratuity for the reading, it will go away in a second, but I'll go back and do what I need. Hey, Yvonne. If you would like to have a reading and if you would like to join me live as a guest, I will answer the request just like this, actually. It's crazy.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, it like went out. I thought I got banned again. I was like, "Child, here we go." I was like, I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
But what you were saying earlier with the playing cards, that resonated.
Yay. That's good. That's good. See,
It's definitely all encompassing that one, like basically like knowing what you like should want and what you should do, and stop kind of like enabling shit that's not good for you.
Yeah, because I feel like in a way we all, as people, we get caught up in second guessing ourselves because we see so many people before us second guess themselves and not move with certainty at all in no type of fucking way. And it's like, you know, at some point that line has to be drawn and somebody has to move certainly. You know, certainty I think has been like the key word for the past like 6 months. Right?
No, growth is uncomfortable.
And that's literally what I was telling my students yesterday. Oh my God, that was crazy that you just say that. Because literally, because I kept telling my students, I was like, literally, growth and comfort have never been in the same place other than in this sentence right now.
That's a good one.
Okay, like they have never been that close other than that. This is amazing. I love these cards because they're giving, and I saw her earlier. Oh my God, this is giving life. Okay, so we have number 6, the blessed Yule, and that is hope. The blessed Yule is pretty much like a Christmas tree. Like,
oh, it's like Yuletide Carol, all that.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much where Christmas comes from. Just to break a few bubbles, but
It's giving pagan.
then we have number 7, voice of the outcasts. And these cards are freaking beautiful. I'm gonna show you in a second. We have 14, Peace of the Goddess. And I didn't read the words at the bottom. So this one is hope. We have advocacy and inner peace. And the bottom of the deck is Freya, Lady of Love and War, which is self-love. And how amazing, because this really all goes into everything that was said with these cards too. Like, I don't be lying. I be saying I don't pull these cards out like meticulously. They just do what they want. Like,
Bless you.
They just do what they want. Like, so beautiful.
Voice of the outcast. Oh, outcast. It's hard to read stuff backwards.
Yeah, I can see that this way.
Voice of the outcast.
Advocacy. And that makes sense, though. Bottom of the deck.
And then...
And, like, talk about loud, like, all these
Lady of Love and War. Oof. Love and War.
Right? Crazy. And then, just to make it even better, this is I am whole. Wholeness. Both dark and light, shadow and bright.
I like that card.
Beautiful. But I think it's like it speaks like loudly, even from with the other cards too. Like, this is tight. I like this. Wild Woman Oracle. Let me see what you got to say.
Get the book.
All right. It says, though I may be currently enduring a difficult situation or season in my life, what rays of hope can I focus on to remind myself of my inner light and resilience? That's beautiful.
My God.
Crazy. Am I going to read all of this, Jesus? Here we go. It says, regardless of the time of year, you literally find yourself in Yule. An often bitterly cold and dark Sabbath urges you to seek your own internal light and remember that seasons of darkness and hardship are always eventually succeeded by seasons of joy and ease. If your external circumstances seem too difficult to overcome at times, rekindle the knowledge that nothing can dim the eternal flame within your spirit. Wow.
And that was for the wholeness run, right?
That was for Blessed Yule.
Bless you, okay.
Hope. And this one is Voice of the Outcasts, Advocacy. It says, what parts of myself that I've consciously or unconsciously labeled unacceptable or unlovable can I reclaim and advocate for? That's beautiful, though. I thought this was Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
I like that.
Esmeralda.
Okay. It says Esmeralda. Esmeralda asks you to advocate for the outcasts who are othered by society and dehumanized by those in power. What's more, she asks you to become your own greatest advocate and compassionately give a voice to the unique parts of yourself that you have long rejected. And that is crazy because that goes along with everything I was saying too. Like, it's like every time, like, really, it's kind of like, in a way, with that card, I feel like moves with this card, because this card is talking about looking at your inner light, and this card is like almost referencing like shining light on what you have ignored.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
even about yourself. Like, this is crazy.
It's all in the realm of reflection, I feel.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's like really important, and I think that's like either the energy that we're going through right now, like big energy that we're going through right now, like it's just like seeing who we are in real contrast to our experience. Like, because I feel like a lot of times we get caught up as people being or like feeling a victim to our experience. And feeling like life is happening to me, life is happening, and this is like, no, it's happening for you and because of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reflection and a response to you every day, every moment, every second.
I think, yeah, it's definitely, when you put it that way, I don't think a lot of people think of it that way because they see it as, oh, it's happening so fast, it's never stopping. It's, it's like it doesn't wait for anyone. And then it's kind of just like, oh, there's these other obstacles that get in the way. And then there's like the people in our circle that hinder us kind of in a way that we can't even like, focus on what it is we are fearing.
Yeah, literally.
So that was a good way to explain it though. I didn't think about that.
Right on. We got 14, Piece of the Goddess.
14.
Oh, shit right there. Cool.
Not the po-po.
Yeah. Alright, Piece of the Goddess. It says, what is one thing I can do today that will make me feel a greater sense of inner peace and tranquility? I think that's something. It's all talking about bringing peace and coming one to spell. Like, I can't make this up.
I wish you were.
Okay. Like, it says, this card is calling you to calm any anxiety you might be feeling by reconnecting with the goddess. Planting your bare feet on the earth, breathing in fresh air, soaking in natural light from the sun, and submerging your body in water are the simplest ways to reconnect with the earth. Goodness gracious, with the peace of the goddess. I mean, my body just wanted to say earth, apparently. As your four elements, earth, air, fire, and water, are physical manifestations of her love. But if getting out into nature is just not possible, there are many ways that you can return to inner peace, such as by being present in the unconditional love of animals or reading a book that fills your heart with joy. And so I really do feel like this is kind of like a card, just kind of like, telling people to slow down, like take a breather. And it's wild because like each card has an animal in it. And there's a cat in this picture, there's a goat in this picture, there's another cat in this picture, there's a cat and a dragon in this picture, and it's a cat in this picture, and a hawk. No, that's an eagle. I can't tell.
They both got beats.
But okay. They both got beaks and fly. They big birds. But I feel like the energy even from these is just like with the cats. Cats are so independent, and their comfort for them kind of comes first. Like, even if shit is completely uncomfortable, they will find somewhere to be comfortable for at least 2 minutes. Like, and to find that, and with that's just such a beautiful message to find your inner peace and like Animals are amazing. Me and my cousin was talking about that the other day. Like, if it wasn't for my dogs, I feel like I'd have went crazy at some point in my life because they taught me how to pay attention to subtle energy and how to pay attention to things when words can't truly express what is needed.
That's a beautiful explanation, to be honest. And I didn't even get dogs until I was like out of the house, like 18, 19. And I always wanted them. Always.
Yeah, I feel like dogs just have a way of like, I mean, really reciprocating the energy that you give back because they'll do that shit quick. But like, they really just have a way of like showing you literal unconditional love because they'll literally love you while you're literally taking a crap. Like, they don't care.
And the thing is, they know when you're sad or going through something.
Literally.
Like,
see, I'll be telling people like the Bible says, "Those who have eyes shall see, and those who have ears shall hear." He didn't say if you a human with eyes can see,
right.
And a human with ears can see. No, like eyes and ears means conscious.
They overlook
it. Means
it.
I'm paying the fucking attention.
They overlook it.
Literally.
Because they think that, oh, I just have authority over this being, so.
Literally. This is crazy.
Y'all come join the live.
Right?
I got you to 5K. I'm finna get you to 6K. Because, baby, she on a roll.
Okay. Let me get the rest of these cards. So we got Freya, Lady of Love and War. How can I bring greater harmony between the lover and the warrior archetype within myself to ensure I am neither losing myself in another nor closing myself off to love that I deserve? And desire must be a part of it too, because it happened to be said. But these are amazing questions that come with these cards. Like, I think that's a beautiful question to ask because I feel like that's literally like think the like polar dynamics that I feel like people are battling right now because like we're in like this is a literal spiritual war that we're going through in life. I was talking to my sister about how it attacks people who are often distracted by love. It attacks them more because their focus is on love, is on that type of connection and unity. It has always been, but I'm not much of a church person, but I definitely understand the principles when they match the patterns of life. When they say that the devil plays with you when it comes to the things that you enjoy. It don't matter who you are. The devil don't discriminate. Like negative energy don't discriminate. And I feel like there's just like this inner battle in everybody that like we're all kind of like going through. That's like we're learning to love the parts of ourselves that we have probably hated.
Right on the head.
And that's a true battle, and it's crazy because even in this card there's so much duality, even in this one too. But like with love and war, that is like literally the contrast. But Jasper, oh my god,
baby, baby, did you scare me, Hanny?
Did you see him?
Yes, they scared me. I was like, is you trying to go outside? Oh, mercy. I was like, hey. She quick, baby.
Okay. You back. Well, after this one, I'm going to go live on Instagram. But, okay. It says, as women, Too often we sacrifice our true needs and desires to lose ourselves in our romantic partners. While it is only natural to want love and to be loved by another, Freya reminds you that you have responsibility to love yourself first. And as how you treat yourself truly does set the standard for how others, especially romantic partners, will treat you.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay?
What?
Okay?
I.e., when people say you can't love someone until you love yourself.
I mean, literally, I'm like, it's not just the cliche. That shit is real. Because if you don't love yourself, you really don't know how to love.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like you might be trying. Like I completely understand when people say sometimes like you learn how to love by learning the importance and love of somebody else outside of yourself, or that like that can teach you how to love better. But I feel like at the end of the day, that can teach you how to love better. That doesn't teach you how to love wholly because you have to love yourself first.
That's your own route.
Literally.
I feel like people think they can just take shortcuts into these things, or when it's kind of like your own test, your own walkthrough.
Your own journey, you know. And I think it's like nerve wracking because like everybody, it goes back to that certainty. It goes back to like being certain in like what we're doing and like why we're doing it, and knowing that even if like we don't have all the most rational reasons of why we enjoy doing what we do, if that's what we enjoy doing it, that's what brings us peace, then that's what is supposed to happen. Like not that there's a should for life, you know, because you
Mm-hmm.
can't, you should on yourself, but like it's like knowing, having an innocence of knowing because of moving with that freedom of I enjoy this experience, this person, this job, this whatever. Like I was literally saying this earlier, like I'll be telling people, if you do not like your job, I need you to quit right now, or at least find an alternative. You don't have to quit like cold turkey, but like literally find something that you enjoy and replace it with that. Because for one, you don't want to be spreading all that negative ass energy in whatever
Mm-hmm.
workspace, because then it's just going to create a ripple effect of negativity that
And
you
everybody,
started, you
and then you get fired.
know. Okay. But like, there's no reason to be in hell and then choose to fucking be there.
Yeah. If I was in hell, I would be praying.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like,
So I always tell people, if you don't like your job, quit. Find something that you enjoy, because you're gonna find better prosperity in that direction. It's gonna
yeah.
be more fluid from you, and it's gonna come back to you just as fluid.
A lot of people don't just trust themselves. They don't. They don't. They don't. They always like look at what others are doing and what others like. Yeah, another's opinion is good, and if it's like head on their shoulders and they know what the fuck they're talking about, but
Mm-hmm.
not everybody has that same like you can't get every advice from everyone.
Literally. And also, like sometimes, like when we have or receive certain like advice or messages, either from the universe or even from other people, not for from other people, we have to recognize that not everything is meant for everybody. Like some things are literally just meant for us and our experience to go through, for us to have a specific experience. Like it's like a kaleidoscope. Is that the thing? It's the thing that you look in. It's got a bunch of different
Yeah.
aspects, right? Yeah. So it's like we all could look like a kaleidoscope on the outside, which looks like it's just this plain little like bullshit ass thing, right? But when you look through it, there's so many different perspectives that are given in just one point alone. Like it's so like we're all that individual kaleidoscopes with a bunch of perspectives coming from us, but like we may be able to resonate and vibe and like pick up on each other's energy and kind of understand what each other are going through, but it will never like ever be the same experience. Just like we don't have the same fingerprints.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
all
it's like
unique.
literally. And I think that kind of like goes back to even what was said with these cards, like accepting yourself as me. Like I accept me, all my flaws, all the shit that I fucked up, all the things that I haven't done right by people or by others, by myself. Like I forgive myself for all those things, because if I hold on to it, I'm just gonna do myself a disjustice by holding myself back in the past when I'm already so far forward. And it's like being able to accept yourself in wholeness. It's such a liberating thing. It's kind of like on like Suicide Squad when Harley Quinn was like she was talking to the dude who would catch everything on fire, and he was like upset with all his choices and like why he ended up in jail the way he did, and she was just like, own it, own it, own every part of it. Because
crazy,
if you don't, it's gonna eat you alive.
I fuck with that movie.
And I think that's like one of the best things that we can do. Because like I feel like the more I've just accepted my personality and like the energy that I have and how I want to express myself, and I'm just authentic to that.
Right.
It's been feeling so much better. Like I don't feel like I'm now the one restricting myself. You know, like I'm liberating myself now.
You give very much that big energy off, because a lot of people, like, off first quarter, even if I'm like texting you and you don't even know me, and they'll be like, won't even like text back or whatnot. But like genuinely, if someone is like real in their like own skin, or like feels that they don't need to hide or like be like this genuine, then it shows. So like, and you know, that's not just, I'm not gonna just say that's not with just POCs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people just like they don't give like the benefit of the doubt, and you have no idea how many routes that could lead down, connections, networking. It's like so many opportunities you can literally just have lost, you know, just by putting up that shield of just like, oh, I don't want to, or oh, I like, bitch, you know, it's better to just
Literally, you shut
be
the door.
that. Say what? Sorry.
Literally. No, you're good. I was just saying, literally, like when people do that, they just shutting doors, not even knowing.
There's an analogy, I forgot it, but I was gonna use it on that. But you basically said it like shutting doors and stuff. I got it now. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Would that be it?
Okay.
Would that be would that be it? Like, was
That's
that
real.
correct?
And see, it sounded right to me because it's right. If you ain't taking it, that's 100%
Girl,
miss. Right?
girl, if I'm gonna paraphrase something, it's gonna be a quote. It's not even gonna be quote by quote. I'm just gonna make up my own. Just yeah. Here we
Okay.
go.
I mean, it worked, hell. All right. With wholeness, I am whole. What qualities or desires have I repressed into my shadow because as a child I thought they made me bad, and how can I compassionately integrate them? This is so wild. Like, can't make it up.
Healing
Wow,
inner
what
child.
quality? Literally.
I've had a big issue
And
with that.
that is crazy. I was just talking about inner child work. Like, I think that's like imperative right now. Like, I feel like all of our inner child have been crying for years, you know, like, and trying to express ourselves. And I feel like maybe that's where that whole inner peace everything comes from, is like really just sitting down with your inner child and being like, hey, bro, like, Tell me what's going on. Tell me how you been feeling and what you feel about the people now, what you've been going through since. Like, bruh. Oh, come on, commercial.
Baby, we ain't hit a commercial in a good minute. That
Okay.
thing was going.
It still was.
That thing was going. Um, with the inner child, I feel like I feel like sometimes it's not about really what happened. It's kind of just about like how I dealt with it and what did I do
Mm.
for so long to kind of like deal and suppress with it. But a lot of people are just like, oh, you have to forgive the people or forgive this or forgive. So I feel like sometimes it's about like forgiving yourself and then
Mm.
moving to the part of how what you said, like sit down and be like, what can we do? Like, how can we, not fix this, but how can we just like, I guess, live with it? There's no other option, like,
Yeah.
but
I mean, there's other options. It's just that that's a tough option if you
yeah.
don't choose to live with it. I feel like
Another
in a way, it's like, go ahead.
I feel like another analogy is oh oh my gosh. How did I literally just forget it? Okay, I forgot it, but it's gonna come back to me.
Okay.
It'll come
I
back to
think
me.
it's just a matter of coming to terms with our experience. We can't go back and change it. Just like how I was talking about, like, how they say in movies, like if you go in the past and you try to change what happened in the past, it'll alter what happens in the future, which is the present. Like the only thing that we can really do is accept what went on then, and like because I had just finished a life coaching course with my life coach for it was like a 10-week course,
Hmm.
and one of them it was like sitting down with your inner child and asking yourself what's going on, how like basically like how they feel, how they've been feeling, and then like assessing where like your relationship with your inner child is, but also giving yourself gratitude and possibly like apologizing for certain experiences, like see for instance because like my dad has been in jail since I was 7,
Mm-hmm.
and I my mom has been a single parent. My mom took care of my grandparents, me, my sister, and my cousin, and it was really hard growing up because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, kind of I was the youngest and not having my dad around to see my mom and like be busy all the time. And then my sister was off and on with her dad's family and everything. So like I spent a lot of time really sad and I cried a lot
Mm-hmm.
going to sleep, like a lot. And then after a while I started taking on more of a masculine responsible role in my family because it was a bunch of ladies in the house after my grandpa passed away. So it was just me,
Mm-hmm.
my mom, my sister, and my grandma. And I was like, there has to be some type of stability. And so I chose such a responsible route for myself. And though, like, I didn't feel like I had much to apologize for myself with, I had to, like, my life coach was like, maybe you didn't feel like you had to apologize because it wasn't your fault in any of the things that was going on around you, but like maybe apologizing to your inner child for having to be so strong,
Mm-hmm.
like you were supposed to be a
Mm-hmm.
child, being able to be a child, running around like a child, but you chose responsibility for sanity's sake. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard decision. But I feel like even in a lot of people's experience, they don't think about all the choices, the tough choices that we've had to make since we were little.
Yeah.
Since we were
You
little.
take it as adapting instead of
Yeah,
just, oh, I'm making this choice. It was like I had to do this.
literally. And so, like, sitting down with yourself with moments like that and, like, really assessing, like, Like, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but I'm happy that out of it we gained so much strength and endurance and courage and whatever that came along with it, because we need to hear that. If not from anybody else, ourselves. We need to be telling ourselves this because the inner child in us is screaming. And it's only going to scream even louder when we have children. It's going to pass to them. Like, they're literally going to get it in a subconscious way, whether we want to give it to them or not, if we don't deal with it.
At
And
breaking
it's
the
such a
cycle.
wild experience. Hmm?
I said at breaking the cycle.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the biggest generational curse right there to break is just to heal yourself first.
Yeah.
Everybody's so busy trying to heal everybody else. Like, we need to dive deep inward.
That is a
Like,
really big one, to be honest. Now that I think about it.
mm-hmm. Let's get to this message from wholeness, okay? You are being called to lovingly descend into the realm of the shadow, as there are parts of you that are yearning to be seen and held. Consciously bring together all you find within your depths, not for the sake of attaining perfection, but wholeness, which is the ultimate path to enlightenment. It's crazy.
Shadows and darkness.
Literally,
Path
even
to
in the
light.
picture, okay?
Path to
Time of
light.
the Black Jaguar. Ooh, my bad.
That's so beautiful.
Wow. Time of the
I
Black
feel like
Jaguar.
that's such a Gemini card.
I can see that for sure. Wow. This one speaks loud to the generation, but we can talk about this one off the camera because I don't know if everybody can handle that one. Let me see. Because I'll tell you, I'll just keep taking these cards off the top because it just gets intricate. It gets intricate. Time of the Black Jaguar. Destruction.
Oh.
What positive changes might arise out of the destruction and difficulty I am currently going through?
Somebody tell her.
This is wild.
If somebody speak it.
This is wild. Whose ancestors are with me right now?
Mine, probably.
All of us.
Time to the black. Oh my.
That is deep. But really, like, this honestly speaks of all of everything that has been talked of since I have started this live today. It says the Black Jaguar acknowledges that while you may be going through a very difficult season in your life, so much so that you may even feel victimized, know that these trials and tribulations are occurring in order to bring you much needed positive change and healing into your life. You have been out of alignment with the natural rhythm of your higher self and Pachamama, Mother Earth herself, for far too long. So now it's time to destroy harmful beliefs, thoughts, and behaviors that hinder you from reaching your highest and greatest potential. I can't lie about these things. It's so wild because that literally wraps up everything.
Like in a bow.
Literally.
That kind of like put the icing on the yeah.
Literally.
Like, but it definitely gave me reassurance.
Heck yeah. And it's crazy because I was out getting me some tacos the other day.
Tacos.
And and on the TV they was playing Apocalypto. I don't know if you ever seen that.
I have not.
Oh my gosh, you should look it up. It's an Aztec like a Mayan culture, Hispanic culture movie. Basically like it shows like some of the tragedies that our ancestors kind of went through in like native culture, where like some tribes would come like ravaging in and like killing and like pillaging through different tribes, no different from the colonizers, but a little bit more extreme because they were like doing sacrifices to different gods. But the movie pretty much is like a pillar of the Black Jaguar spirit and how literally Apocalypto like is the Black Jaguar spirit has been very monumental for any like apocalyptic type of energy. Like whether there's like a huge start over in some type of way, the Jaguar spirit has been the spirit that comes forward because it's a spiritual protector, but it's also like kind of like a representation of Mother Earth herself, you know, fierce yet loving and embracing, but able to protect herself. And you know, it's kind of like that double-edged sword in the way that Gemini energy, like being equally as loving as you are fierce, like literally loving more, all of it, like everything that's right here. And so like the Jaguar spirit is big, you know, every time the Jaguar spirit is is in a, I don't even put this to words, like it's so much that like words really don't express the magnitude truly of the energy that we're really going through. And we can only truly see it by experiencing it and moving forward, really. As much as I try, I feel like the words just gonna get even further away from me because like it's big, it's transitional. Like maybe like that could be something that like if people care about it, like whoever's watching to like look up the spirit of the Jaguar and know a little bit more about it.
I wanna I wanna look up like my spirit animal.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I feel that.
Get it correct.
Honestly, I feel like we have multiple spirit animals. A lot of times they come to us in our dreams, or they'll, yeah, most of the times they come to us in our dreams, really. Um, but they will never attack you. Your spirit animal will never attack you. Or you could like go through like a meditation like process. I might be able to actually like create a meditation that could guide you to your to seeing your spirit animals.
Please.
Like because we all have multiple.
Baby, I've seen a whale in my dreams. I really hope that it's not a whale.
Oh, why?
But the whale, oh my god, I was on a beach, like shore, like walking at night, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And like the whale like just came up out of the ocean. Oh my god, literally, and just like it was close to me, but like it like basically like belly flopped onto the shore. Like
Yeah.
that's like one of my like something I don't want to happen ever. Like
I could look it up real quick. Give me 1
yes.
second. It made me think of Beyonce. What that one time where I feel like she was in an interview and she was stoned out her motherfucking mind. She was like, they were like, if you could be an animal, what would you be? She was like, I like whales.
No, yes, I seen that.
Okay.
She's like, yeah. I was like, girl, you high. Girl, you just want to be unique.
Okay. Right. It says the whale is a symbol of peace, wisdom, and longevity. Ancient whales are associated with wisdom. The spiritual guide holds ancestral wisdom that urges us to take the path of peace. When you are accompanied by the whale totem, you receive its intelligence, maturity, and discernment.
Sure. And it didn't kill me. And the whale didn't kill me. It was close, but it didn't kill me.
And if it was nice, and like if you can think back on the energy, were you scared because it was a whale, or like was its energy calm? You know,
I was scared because it was a whale coming out of the air. I was scared, but like it was it was beast at one point, so I was just like, you know,
Let's see.
I guess I wasn't after it like landed, but I was afraid.
You say landed.
Yeah, like it came out the water and literally like landed on the shore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was coming to you, is what you said. And see, that's wild that you said to the shore, so you were sitting on the shore while it was
Yeah,
happening.
I was walking it.
Yeah, a lot of times, our spirit animals will show up in a natural place. I mean, of course, because they're animals, so they're outside,
Yeah.
But like you'll see it in the wooded areas, or by like the beach shores and the waters, or like fields. Like when we see it in dreams, they show up to us in very specific areas. And honestly, like even when in our like geological, if that's the correct term,
No, it
like
is.
position on the planet, um, we kind of like gravitate towards the typical energy that our spirit animals enjoy, and like it does fluctuate because I mean things are ever changing all the time. But
Mm-hmm.
like we can have multiple spirit animals. Like I know for certain, like I'll show you. There was one time I had a dream and it was of this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? I was just sitting outside. I don't know where, right? And a bee just started like flying near me,
Mm-hmm.
and then it like flew over towards the water, and it looked like it turned into like a spider web, and then it turned into that spider. And then from there, the web like went into the water and like it touched the water and it like melted into this black fish is
Mm-hmm.
called an inkfish. Now I had no idea what the heck an inkfish was until this dream. I have never seen an inkfish
Mama,
a day in my life until that dream.
this is the first time I'm seeing it.
Okay, and that's what it looked like. It just looked like a black little blob and it pours out that purple ink. And then it poured out the purple ink and it turned into that jellyfish, and then the
Mm-hmm.
jellyfish kind of like got closer and turned into the stingray, and then I woke up from my dream.
Oh, I'm glad that you can literally like visually put that down.
I had to, like, it was like speaking to me to do that. And that's like honestly a lot of my artwork is like either from a dream or like inspired
Yeah,
by something I've seen.
that's beautiful. I've only written down my dreams a couple of times. And I think most of them were in like high school.
Lord.
Baby, that reading was it, mamas. Like
Listen,
I felt like since I woke up this morning, I was like, I'm gonna check some bitches today. Like I'm gonna put some boundaries up. It was like in my mind, like to just like, what am I what am I doing with this? Like, not like in life, but like what am I like with the, like the love shit and whatnot. Like what am I getting out of this? What do I want to get out of this? Why am I, it was just a lot of like, yeah. And
yeah,
then when you have like
just trying to
reflection, you
like,
also think back of like when you kind of disrespected yourself to like, and then you just said all that. And I'm like, girl, like, oh, it's happening for a reason though.
really, nothing's a coincidence. It's all alignment. I think once I recognized that, I was like, wow, this is wild. Like,
Like
nothing.
everything,
Yeah.
when you realize that, did you have like reassurance or like not like, were you like not as stressed or like caught in moments like you
No.
were caught in? Or were you just like,
Yeah, I mean, it gets easier to not fall into the same patterns once you recognize.
mm-hmm.
But like, I would definitely say it don't make it no easier. It's just being aware still. Right. You be
Same shit.
aware industry's gone crazy. Yep. It's like you aware it's crazy, and then you gotta wear your own crazy. So it's like, oh shit.
Girl, we're
Hold up real
Gemini's.
quick.
It's not. We're Gemini's. It's not hard.
Okay, at all, at all. Easy, real simple. I'll be back. Hold up.
I got you.
Mercy. Y'all so patient. Y'all waiting. Well, for the people watching, I'm gonna follow.
You are
Yeah.
following?
Okay. Is this you? This is you.
Girl, I'm ready to I should do that probably tonight. I'm ready to buy some sea moss.
Okay. I have some that I haven't did the process to. I don't. I have no idea how. I'm gonna have to YouTube it.
Baby, I'm
I
getting
have
I'm
never
getting the
did.
gel, baby. It's already finna be pre done, baby.
Pre-jail.
You know, I'm finna do. I might do like, put it in like a smoothie in the morning. That way I can have like a little regimen going in the like early morning regimen going and shit. But baby, I'm getting like I'm not trying to have like that many flavors in it. Like I might just add like other fruit to it. But I don't really want like flavored sea moss.
After that, yeah. I just got the little plain mouse. I had to make it a gel.
Tell me how that goes.
I'm nervous.
I'll be here. I'm finna pay that little $5.99 shipping and handling fee, honey, and get me the the distributed. Okay, but how does it grow? Like, does it only grow in the sea? I know that's like a dumb question, but
I think so.
Like it can only be grown underwater. Like,
yeah, I think so.
Like sea monkeys.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sea mouse. Oh Lord, but you would go live on Instagram.
Oh yeah, girl. TikTok, right. they not feeling us. They was feeling us for like a good 20 minutes, and then like they all went down. But child, I got you. We good.
Okay. Well, if everybody want to follow us to Instagram,
yes.
I'm gonna do comment.
I'm gonna put my thingy in here. If y'all want to follow me, that's my @ in the comments. I don't know how to pin it, but yeah.
I'm gonna go live on Tarot with Tavi, and I'm gonna add you on there. I think we're already on there. Okay. Cool.
That's your IG you're talking about, or is that your other TikTok?
That's my other Instagram account.
Okay.
That's my tarot one. The one specifically for tarot. But because hold up, I'll be forgetting.
I believe I can fly.
Okay.
Bro, somebody needs to do like a Space Jam Wintergurt show. Like,
all right, I posted both of their Instagrams on there, so hopefully, whoever, well,
that one person.
Kay, hey, thank you, Kay, for watching. If you got an Instagram, I will follow you back.
She's not lying. She will. She'll do it.
What is this little button?
TikTok life is so difficult. Like, why is there so many things happening? Like why is there so many just I need y'all to be a little more simpler.
Right.
Just
I can sit on here and just try to figure out everything at this point.
Like at this point.
Oh, so this is what I would look like if it's not mirrored right here. This is weird. I don't like it. This is
I don't get it. What's the difference?
So now you can probably read something if I give it to you, so you know how.
Oh, Speedway, yes. Oh my God, I miss Speedway.
I guess I could have did this earlier.
Over here making me use my brain.
Right, because you could have read it. Like, see, now that's like difficult.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. You know what's crazy though? I used to put that on my videos, like mirror thingy, but I was like, I don't know what it means. I just did it. Like, but I guess, yeah.
Makes sense, you know, because this is so weird. The opposite of the camera, like, it's gonna stress me out. I'm going back to normal. Oh God.
Can't relate because, you know, banned. Until tomorrow. Very happy about that.
Okay.
Very happy. Okay, in this transition to Instagram, I'm finna go to the gas station so I can get me some Leaves Henny. Cause you already know Henny. Yeah, one thing Instagram can't do is block my shit. You bitches aren't gonna block my shit. Wait, I'm gonna do my Negro activities. Okay, my Negro spirituals.
Oh my God.
gonna do my
Okay.
POC activities. Right. My callbacks. All of that.
Exactly. See,
Baby.
I'll be popping. It was popping for a second.
Get my direct deposit. It was. It was. It was. I'm pretty sure people, and the thing is, a lot of people joined when you were like speaking the good parts about what we were going into. So I'm glad that like they at least joined in on like especially the parts with oh my gosh, the wolf, not the wolf lady, but the two sides with the dark and light, and like
The I am whole.
basically having that the dark, being in the dark and kind of like coming to the light with all that, putting that into existence and kind of doing what you have to do instead of
Literally.
just realizing that you have to do it.
Literally. Well, right on. Gonna give me a little snacky snack.
Okay.
All
All right, I'm just gonna text you on Messenger when I'm about to go on, but I'm about to go to gas station now. Do you want anything from the gas station?
right. Okay, yeah.
You want some cheap pink Moscato?
Okay,
I actually might give me some Pinot.
okay. I think I got me some red wine still. I'll fall asleep on live with the wine.
All you see is just your legs up in the background, and you just under.
Sleep.
All you hear is the advertisement from the YouTube video.
Right. Nowhere else. Oh my god. I guess we was on there for like at least it's been 2 hours, so I mean, we spent a good time on here.
All right.
Right on. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna text you, girl.
Okay. Peace, TikTok.
Bye, Tavia's live.
See y'all next time.